Hey everybody, this is DestinyAi back with you once again to give you a cool look at this guy. So this is called the Playdate, and it is a brand new, what they call it, just a tiny handheld game system made just for fun. And this is actually shipping right now to the first round of pre-order people that got in on it early. For me, I am also in that group, so I should be getting my Playdate here hopefully in the next few weeks. So yeah, if I do, I'll definitely be streaming it over on my Twitch channel, which is the ASMR Destiny channel on Twitch. So go ahead and check that out. I'll have the links to that and everything I talk about below the video in case you want to check out any of these games for yourselves. Yeah, so this is going to be a roundup of some of the third-party games that are being developed for Playdate as we speak. There's a ton of cool games out there. This is not a video talking about all the games. There's way more here that I need to talk about, so I'll probably be making more than one video talking about even more games. So all of these are really cool, so let's go ahead and get started. So for this first game, I'm going to just have the trailer play so you can hear the music first.
Crack the stars to crack the joke. It's a beautiful joke. It's the longest joke in the world. Crank up the game. It's the crankiest game with the bounciest butt in the world. It's bouncy butt, cracking the stars, cracking the joke. It's the longest joke. The longest joke in the world. Is it worth your time? Is it worth your wait? Of course it is, and only 99 cents on Playdate.
Oh man, this is such an awesome trailer. Such an awesome trailer for this little game. Yeah, this one is called A Joke That's Worth 99 Cents. And the release date, they say, is quote-unquote soon. So hopefully it will be out sooner than later, because it just looks super fun just to like bounce this little guy on the crank of the Playdate. And super, I think, fun and innovative concept here to collect the stars, and there's also like a joke that you continue to show on the screen. So yeah, the developer is Philip Stollenmayer, and again, I'll have the links either to their game page or their Twitter account in the description below. So yeah, super fun and like just innovative game here. I really like this one. So this next one is called Daily Driver, and also the release date is TBD. The developer is Matt Stefton, or Stefton. Sorry if I get your name wrong. Sorry about that. But yeah, just look at it. I mean, this looks absolutely amazing for a driving game. This is an example that it's like using modern techniques to like make a game for basically a retro console like this, right? So super, I think even like this is probably like an older trailer too. I think like the car movements in like one of his newer videos was even smoother than this. And yeah, he was totally open to suggestions and game improvements and modes or features that you want to see. So super looking forward to this one. It looks like it already has like tons of different modes and cars and stuff like that you can play with. And of course, driving, you use the crank to turn, right? So yeah, really, really cool game. Okay, again, on this trailer, I'll let it speak for itself first.
Lesson 15. Drovers Run.
Silverballtactics.com.
Silverball Tactics. Yeah, so as you can see, it just looks crazy amazing at this stage. So again, this one is TBD to release date. Developer is Frank Jonin, and from what I understand, he's making Silverball Tactics as like a full out like holographic experience on this holographic platform, holographic AR platform first, and then he's also making basically this 1-bit version for Playdate. So it looks like it is like lessons on like pinball, literally pinball tactics. So we'll have to see how this one plays out, but man, yeah, this just looks super amazing. Just blew me away when I saw this. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing more of this one. This one is called P Racing, and obviously it is a racing game for the Playdate that's in development. The release date is TBD, and the developer is Resolve Productions. And as you can see in this like early GIF here, yeah, it just looks really awesome and totally gives the whole Mode 7, Super Nintendo, F-Zero, Mario Kart kind of vibe. Definitely inspired by that, and it looks really cool. The cars, the 2 cars they have on the track so far also look really good, really smooth movement. So yeah, also really looking forward to this. It's just so cool to see again how modern developers use modern techniques to like get game graphics and like all this stuff into a console that is limited. It's definitely limited graphics wise, right? There's no color, and it is quote unquote like a 1-bit screen. But but look at this. So there's like so much you can do with it. Even so, really exciting. This one is a space game. Yay, space games. Yes, we need more space games. This one's called Voyage. Release date is also TBD. The developer is Zachary Snyder, unrelated to that other Zachary Snyder. And yeah, it kind of gives me that like Star Control kind of feel the top-down perspective. But yeah, in this limited clip, looks like you're using some kind of laser or something to like maybe gather resources from this asteroid, and then you can use the crank to like go through menus and I believe to aim around your ship. So again, not too much else is kind of known about this one, but from this little clip, yeah, it definitely has that potential. I really love how the stars, the star field moves with different, it looks like different speeds, like almost like parallax, right? So yeah, awesome looking on this one. I mean, all of these games I'm looking forward to, so yeah, just take my money. Okay, this game is called Wastebraver, a tiny survival tale, and the release is TBD. They said they still have a lot of work left to do on this one. The developer is Strangest.io, and yeah, as you can see here, this is an example of the attack system using the crank. So as you can see, when you get hit or when you want to do an attack, you turn the crank so that you can line up the arrow right with the highlighted area so that you can attack. So, and then for blocking here, right, you have to move your shield over to where the sword is going to hit, right? So just really cool, fun way to control elements of the game with the crank, right? So really happy to see all these indie developers like really embracing it and just thinking up new ways to control and like interact with games. So definitely looking forward to this one. Graphics look amazing as well. All right, this one is called Addled. I have a little bit of trouble saying this one, but Addled is a new take on the old puzzle game called Puzznic, if anybody remembers that one. And the developer is Stefan W.R. Allen. Release date is TBD, but they said that it was fairly quick and straightforward to kind of like make this, which like looks really, really polished to me. This looks like a commercial game to me, with the animations and just the presentation and everything about it. Just, it's almost like I would think maybe this would be like in a season 2 package for Playdate. It looks like that good to me. So yeah, obviously we're gonna see some kind of puzzle games on the system. So yeah, glad to see this one popping up. All right, this game is called Nyght Lurkers of Oom, and according to the developer James at NL of Oom, it is a weird roguelike. So it definitely has some like adventure, RPG elements there, here, and yeah, the release date that they hope to release this this year, but that was a question mark, so that's why I put a question mark here. So yeah, definitely looking forward to like any kind of like adventure, like roguelike kind of game, and seeing what they can do on this little portable. So yeah. All right, again, I'll have this game's trailer kind of speak for itself first. this one is called Bloom. This one is actually out now for the launch of Playdate. And this one is a real-time narrative social simulation game. And obviously, yeah, you are the owner of a flower shop, and you go through about your day and text, various people in your lives, or even get spam messages or something. And yeah, it's a very chill game. The music is just perfect for relaxing, and yeah, the ambience is really cool. So again, this one is out right now. Developer is RNG Party Games. Okay, so last game on our list for this video is a Game Boy emulator, as you can see, called GameKid, and the developer is Dustin Miru. Hopefully I got your last name right. And it's a kind of like a hobby project for him that he was working on even like a couple years ago, and just to learn more about how to port the emulator over. And so now that the Playdate is shipping, I actually contacted Dustin recently about the game, or about the emulator, and because there hasn't been any work on it yet for a while. And he said that he definitely wants to revisit this, and he wants to eventually release it open source, so that people can obviously keep working on it or add to it or whatever. So that's really cool. And that it needs a couple things. So basically, the frame rate isn't full 30 FPS right now, so it's definitely it needs some optimization there, and there's no music or sound right now currently in the current build. So he wants to revisit it and hopefully release it open source for everybody to dig into. So really cool to see the first kind of like emulation going on with this. So yeah, it just kind of like opens up possibilities for other emulators. So yeah, really cool to see this one. So that is it for this roundup. There's definitely way more games in development. There's games out there right now that need to be reviewed. I'm trying not to spoil the Season 1 games for myself. So if you don't know how it works, you get your Playdate, you get the Season 1 games, and that's actually 2 games a week. So you activate your Playdate, you get the first 2 games, and then every week you get 2 more games until you get all 24 games, I think that's how many games it is. Let me just double check. Yes. So you set it up, you get 2 games every week for 12 weeks. So personally, myself, I'm trying not to spoil the games for me. I know of like 2 games out of the 24. So I think what I'll do is that once I get the Playdate, I will start to review the games that I do get on stream. So we'll do it that way. Another game I want to actually mention is that someone is also making a first-person dungeon crawler. that like totally reminds me of games like Theron Quest, like on the TurboGrafx, and I think that was out on PC. So like, yeah, the first person dungeon crawler totally looks cool. And then someone also started converting Doom, of course, over to Playdate. So, and Doom is also looking quite good. So, yeah. Again, so much cool development is going into Playdate. I can't wait to get mine. Luckily, I don't have to wait that long. So it'll be within the month of this video. So I'll definitely be talking more about it as I get it. And if you have any at all questions of anything about Playdate, please post them in the comments below the video. And all of the links to all these games are in the description as well. So I hope to make more of these Roundup videos because there's a lot more games in development for Playdate. So stay tuned, you guys, and I will catch you. I will catch you next time. Okay.